malunggay. Dito na kami ngayon. Nakakita kami ng nagbebenta ng malunggay. So, ayan. Ito, malunggay leaves. Tapos ay ibang tawag nila drumstick. So, titingnan natin kung meron pa. What is the name of your farm?
Healthy Acres. So, Healthy Acres. Yes.
Hi, nandito kami ngayon sa Healthy Acres. Ito yung, she's the daughter of the owner of the farm. And then she's going to show us their malunggay tree right there. I can see it. It's loaded with malunggay fruit. I don't know how you call it, fruits or vegetable. They said drumstick. So let's go. Let's see it.
I had lots of planted.
We have quite a few other trees around the property. Orange are about moringa and how we can grow it. We wanted to make sure that it wouldn't completely die, especially during the winter when it gets cold.
Yes.
So these are the first trees that we planted, and then afterwards, when we realized just how healthy the plants are and how the potential for it, we decided to plant at the bottom. And you can't see it from this angle, but we do have another few hundred trees.
Because there's so many malunggay here, do you supply stores here in California?
We do, yes. And so I don't know if you know, but mulunggay take about 2 to 3 years before they actually start producing. So it's only been recently that we've actually started to start selling and really get involved with this process, and it's been quite a learning experience.
I know, I saw some in the store. They make vitamins and they said good for diabetic. And me, I use it for tea. I just boil the leaves and drink the juice and then eat the leaves later on. So, okay, can we buy some malunggay?
Of course. Yeah, so we typically sell for around $4 a pound.
Yes.
And then the leaves we sell for about $2 a bunch.
Okay. So I want to buy 4 pounds of the drumstick and then 2 pounds of the leaves.
2 pounds? Okay, I'll have to figure that out, but you do buy bunches, but I'll make sure you get 2 pounds.
Okay. Because I'm the only one eating that at the house. Actually, my kids are Americanized, so is my husband.
I know my mom often adds like the moringa leaves into salads and stuff like that, just because Anya and I will often eat that rather than sometimes
I
the
just
typical
boil
Indian
it
food.
I dip it with shrimp paste or we call it bagoong. It's like fermented fish. Yeah, and put some lemon in it. It is good.
Well, we have a great PDF of recipes if you ever want new recipes to try out.
Okay. So okay, I think this is good to cook already.
So I have some cutters here, and
Okay.
I'll have Anya work on a bit after she's done with an order. But so typically when we pick, we go for around something this size.
Okay.
And so it's about the size of your thumb.
You see how long it is?
Yeah.
You can use this to beat your bad kid. I guess it's not that strong. Not a good idea. Just kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, so this is a relatively young. Yeah, so these are too small to be picked, but some of the bigger ones, they're a little bit more inside the tree. But like this one would be a good one.
Good.
And
In my country, we eat this one too. We eat the really young.
really, how do you cook it? Because I've never heard of that.
Soup. You can cook it to the soup with beans. You have to take garlic, onion, and then boil the beans first because you need to soften the beans. And then put that one, and then you put this last because you don't want to be soggy.
Got it. Huh.
Yeah.
Sounds
really good.
delicious.
Yeah, especially the flowers. Ooh.
How do you cook? You cook the flowers the same way?
The same way, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I wanna live here.
Yeah, it's so different, especially when you see where your food is coming from. Because so often, we go to the grocery store where you just pick up an apple, and it's to see the journey. How do you fresh produce on the farm to your table? It's such a different experience.
Yeah, Jamil, we live in Lancaster. This one doesn't grow there because it gets too hot and it gets really cold. And I really want to plant this. I have some plants, but they die. Like now, this time, my eggplant, my peppers, they all dead now because of the cold weather. So I have to wait until next year. So, but I saw, I saw this at the store, but I can't buy it because sometimes it's already black color and it's really, it's not good anymore.
Right, it's really dry. It doesn't have that taste.
Yeah, but Tita Ellie, when I spoke to her the other day on the phone, she said, "Oh, I have neighbor selling malunggay. If you're interested."
Yeah.
Another daughter of the healthy farm owner. So, I think,
So we have we're gonna pick 4 pounds, and then about 2 pounds of leaf. So we'll have to figure out the leaf conversion.
okay.
But
Yeah.
these are 2 bunches. Want to clarify?
Oh, bunch. How is this bunch?
Bunches are around 4 to 5 of the big seeds. So
Yeah.
we don't have any more.
Oh, for
samples,
here
but-
is Oh, five like this.
Yeah, but they're a little bit
Oh.
bigger because we'll take them from mature parts, so you get a good
So give me
amount.
2 bunch. So it's easier.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's all, the conversions are aligned there.
Yeah.
So what do you use them for?
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna saute this with garlic, onion, and then I can mix with some vegetable, eggplant, string beans, calabasa, squash, and this one. And then put fermented fish. We call it pinakbet and Ilocano. It's really good. Oh my God, how many years I haven't had this one? How many years? 5 years! Yay! So,
And I'll weigh them because I want to make side of this. I'm just a labor.
So it actually started because we bought this farmhouse about 4 years ago, and during that time our grandpa actually had cancer, and we've always kept at least one of these trees as just like a family household plant. And when my grandpa started drinking the tea from the leaves, he actually got a lot better with the cancer and is now healed, I guess, both from his doctors and possibly this. So that's just how we got kind of introduced to how beneficial this can be,
yeah.
and we've just seen how really amazing it is.
I know, yeah. This is very healthy food, and I'm lucky that this is one of my favorite vegetables.
Yeah.
So it's easy for me to eat all of this. I can eat this in one setting, including that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'll attest because I'm a vegetarian vegetable hater.
Yeah,
So
she's such a picky eater. My gosh,
yeah,
get her,
I'm
get her
really
eat
bad with
food.
vegetables, but when my mom cooks it, she has a really good recipe, so I actually can eat this,
Yeah.
and I like it, which is shocking for me.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, so it's what we want to do here is we just want to give everyone access to it, so
Yes.
they can have the health benefits as well, because I want the
Moringa is
community to
such
be
a healthy
Yeah.
and such a useful plant. I mean, and especially as it gains traction where more people are learning about it, it's so
Yeah.
important just to get fresh access to it because
Yes.
nobody really likes the stuff on the store, that's been sitting there for 3 months and
Yeah.
it's like,
No. Yeah. You see, I can see you have a lot of Filipinos buying this there earlier. So,
Yeah.
Filipino people love this. So, is that for fun?
Just started.
I have my sister-in-law in the Philippines. She's the one who started. She's the one editing also for me. Yeah, my blog is Mylene Merete, so you can see this there.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mylene, Mylene, Merete, Merete.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'll have to look it up when you check it out. So it seems pretty cool. So do you talk about like different health foods or?
No, it's a lot of content like persimmon picking, jujube picking, and then mukbang, sounds eating like that. Yeah.
Got it. Very cool. You want the next tree, Zoe? Don't take too many of these.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
So some trees are really have a lot of pods, other ones have a lot of leaves. So we're actually working on this new system so that way we can figure out which tree is better for which and then organize it like that.
This one, I think this one is like a string beans when they're soft. Yeah, like this. This is really good. You can eat this. You can eat basically all of this. All of in here.
Yeah, you can eat the entire tree, even the roots actually, and then
Yeah,
we
boy, the
sometimes have the
roots,
roots.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool because when I was doing some research on this tree, it mentioned that it contains all the amino acids necessary for human life, and you can eat any part of the tree. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So not a lot of miracle trees like these, right? Hi.
Getting your 5 pounds ready. We got you guys some strawberry lemonade in case you're thirsty.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Fresh. We got free strawberry lemonade. Wow.
There's not one Grayson, there's two Graysons.
So hi, you're Anya, right?
This is Anya.
I'm Anya.
Oh, you're the one I spoke to.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm Kyle. I'm the
Yeah.
mom.
She's the mom. She's the mom, and this is her two daughters. So she's the owner.
They're the ones who do the work. I'm just here to help once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they run the farm.